Hello and welcome to socialproofnow.com help videos. All right, let's get started. We're going to log in with username and password here. Click login. And when we're in, we're going to be logged in right into our dashboard page. Now you can see here that I have some campaigns already running with my domains. So let's get started. I'm going to start on this one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a notification today for latest conversions. So that's the notification that we're working on. So I'm going to click on create campaign, and then you'll see this is all this here is all 14 of the notifications that you can create. So today we're going to do it for, like I said, latest conversions, and we have to name it. I'm going to just put latest conversions 2 for the sake of the video. You can name this whatever you want. You know, if you're using more than one notification per page, you can be a little bit more specific. But for the sake of the video today, I'm going to call it that. And then once you do all that, you're going to click submit. Okay, here we are. So latest conversions are great is because you can, people can if someone signs up as a lead, comes in as a sign up or an actual purchase, whatever your conversion is, you're gonna create that here. So we have a cool person. It's a little bit more technical, and I'm going to get into that right now. If you don't really want to deal with that, you can do a cool person like we did, or you can do my best customer, or the latest marketer just signed up for my newsletter or just purchased my new product, whatever it is. Okay, you can do that here, but we're gonna go for the sake that you really want to customize it and make it your own. So that's what we're going to work on here. So instead of a cool person, if you want the person's the first name to appear, what you're going to do is you're going to put the curly bracket. So I'm just going to copy and paste this here. So you're going to do the curly bracket, full name, underscore name, and curly bracket to close it out. Okay, so that means that the person's name will show there. Again, there's more stuff coming though for that. Now, conversion description, like we have here, signed up for a new newsletter. You can put just purchased our newest handbag, whatever you want it to be. You know, you can personalize this completely to what you want. You can also insert dynamic variables here if you want. That again, that's more technical, but for now I'm just going to put just purchased our newest handbag. If you want to have an image here, you can put your own image, or you can go to image.icons8.com. They have some great images and they're free. You can use that there. It gives you the URL. You just put it in here. If you don't want to use an image, just leave it blank. Now, if someone clicks on your notification and you want them to go to a certain URL or page, you would just put that here. If you don't have any, then just leave it blank, because that's just, they're not going to click on it. They're not going to go anywhere. So how many conversions do you want to show? Now, this is the thing. If, like, for instance, I'm using a demo site today. I don't have a lot of traffic to that site because it's a demo site. How many do you want to show? Do you want to show 1, or do you want to show 5, 10, 15, 20? So you have to put that there, the latest conversions. I'm going to leave it for 1 for now. Because like I said, it all depends on, how many conversions you're getting. So once you have all of this set up, you're just going to click update. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do the triggers, display, or customize. I'm going to go straight to data to show you about that, the full name, or the first name, the full name. So here you can do a webhook. Now, I did another video. You can look up online, like most email providers, they have something on the site for developers about webhooks. I just did a search here, and I got the Aweber webhook developer guide, and I opened it up, and it explains what to do. Once you create that, you would put that here. Okay, that's a default showing, which is ours. Now, if you don't want to use that, say you just want to capture, you can still capture the full name from one of your websites or landing pages. All you do is click on this, the auto capture, right? And I have it, it's set on exact match as the default, but you can do any page that contains. But with this, if it's like, for instance, here, this is a website, see it has the sign up for a free membership. If you put this URL there, okay, let me just show you. We put it here. Okay, anyone that signs up, their first name here, their full name, I should say, is going to show up on this form, and it'll be on your website. Okay, so I'll just click update for that. Okay, now that's done. Now we're going to go back to triggers. Triggers are really important because triggers are when you want the notifications to show and what's going to trigger it. So I have it set for trigger on all pages because for the demo, but say you don't want that, say you just want it to show on one page or a specific page. Again, with the exact match, you would just put the full URL there, or you can put contains a certain word, starts with, end with, and page contains. So obviously the easiest, if you're sending them directly to one page here, like on your website, you can put that there. Now, how long do you want, when do you want it to show up? So like I have it set here as a default for 2 seconds, because this is all in seconds, but obviously you can raise this to 60 if you want, or you can just use the up and down arrows here. I'm going to keep that at 2 for now. You can also exit. Now, say they want to, say someone is on your site and they go to close it, you can display a trigger there. So for instance, you can put like a specific message there if you wanted to on this message, or if they're scrolling, you can have the message pop up then. So it's all according to what you want. I just keep it on delay. I keep it on, like I said, default 2. Display notification once per session. So a visitor session is cleared once they close the browser, it's done. So you can leave that, or you can leave that where it just constantly keeps popping up unless they exit out. Do you want this to show up on? Do you want this notification to show up on screens that are smaller than 768 pixels? That's up to you totally. I keep it on just because people are on their mobile phones now. They're on their iPads. They're not always on computers. So for me, I just leave it. I would leave it on there. But again, this is for you. It's all up to you. I'm going to put that on. Okay, update. Now display. Every time you get done with each section, just click on display. So click display here. I'm sorry, every time you're done with a section, click on update, not display. This way it'll update the changes that you've made or created. Now, how long do you want the notification to be displayed? Here I have 5 seconds. And again, you can go up and down here, or you can just put 60, or you want 120, right? That's 2 minutes. I'm going to keep it, I'm going to do -1 because for the purpose of this demonstration, that will just keep it up constantly, okay? Now, where do you want it to show? Top left, top center, the middle, the bottom. I'm doing bottom left. Again, that's where people's eyes usually go, but you can put that wherever you want. It's up to you. Do you want to have a close button, like an X there, where they can close it out? If you do, leave that on. Otherwise, turn it off. Do you want to display the branding? Now, for enterprise members, it will display your branding. It'll have your domain name there. So, for instance, on mine, it would show hemtraffic.com, all right? But let's just say we don't want the branding. But if you not enterprise and you want to show our branding, that's fine. You would just leave that on. But that, again, that's totally up to you. Click on update. And then let's see, we have to customize now. So title color, you can change everything. Okay, let's see, you can do that to red if you wanted to, so the name will be in red. Description color, you can leave that black. Now the background, it's right here. It's just because it's in white, it's not showing. But if you just click there, there is the white bar. You can do that if you wanted to. Save. Do you want it rounded, which is what it is now, or do you want it straight, or do you want round? You see what I'm saying? I like the round on this one, so I'm going to leave it. Do you want a border? You can go up to 5 width. Let's do 3. And border color, you can change that too. Let's see. You just place that there. Save. See? It doesn't really match, but I just want to show you what your options are. If you want to change the border, you want a thicker border, maybe for it to stand out. Just click out of there, and you have a thicker border. There is also a display shadow. You can see that here. But if you don't want that, you can take that off. Do you want it to fade in, or zoom, or slide, or bounce? Let's do slide down, and slide out up. Okay, you'll see when we do this. Okay, so that, as far as that goes, that's done, and you're going to click update. Okay. Let's see, and we did the data. I showed you that. Now, up here is statistics. Once you start having some, you'll see some graphs there with some information. There'll be a lot of information there for you to view, you know, once your campaigns get started. And then data here. If you don't have anyone right away, you can add some data there. But I'm not going to show you that in this video. It's a little bit more technical, but you know, you can do that if you wanted to. But I just really wanted to get you started on the latest conversions for your website. So I'm going to click one more thing. If you don't click the status up here, okay, that's on. If you keep it off, it's not going to show. So you always, if you want the notifications to work right away, you have to put that on. But again, if you don't want that displayed right away, if you're just creating it and you're going to put it on later, just remember you have to put it on there or it's not going to show. So once you do that, I'm going to click update. Actually, I'm going to put that, I'm not sure, because for the demo purposes, I want this to show. I clicked, oh. Maybe actually, you know what? It has to, it's one by default. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so click update. All right, so now let's go to, okay, let me refresh. Oh, it's so slow. Okay, and there it is. It popped up. Now remember, I have it set to -1 for it to stay on there. Obviously, if you have 5-10 seconds, it'll pop, pop back out. But you saw how it slid up there. And that's it. That is for, this video was for latest conversions. I hope it helps, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.